Aquarius, my darlings, I want to give you a quick overview of what's really going on with you at this time, so you really kind of get a nice consciousness shift, a little bit of motivation moving forward, a little bit of direction, and just a real nice oversight as we close the year out. I am working on a full overview from January until December 2026. So hit the bell, hit like, subscribe if you want a full deep dive for Aquarius over the next year. That's going to be amazing. I'm really excited about delivering that in a deep tarot session over here. But let's dive into today, okay? Because I'm looking at your independence, which has been a real issue. And I do want to tap into the fact that the Aquarius readings on the channel, maybe for the last year, could be one person that's been viewing, or could be a collective. The videos sometimes get more traction a year from now, 2 years from now. So you never know when this is going to hit matter for whoever it's destined for, right? These are timeless readings across the whole channel. So with that in mind, I just want to tap into the energy that's been cycling around, which has been quite difficult devil energy. The main card coming out here is the devil energy, and you can click off and run away and avoid it, but it's about time we dealt with this toxic energy and this awkward vibration and had a new beginning, because the future's Ace of Wands, the present moment's the devil, and the past has been Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles. So straight away, without pulling any other cards, I can outrightly see that you being on your own and finding independence has been incredibly difficult for you. It hasn't been easy for you to be able to move forward and ground yourself. This is root chakra problems, and this is sacral chakra problems, yeah, which has then impacted your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is about the confidence. So your confidence hasn't been there at all, right? It's been wavering, and you act like you have confidence, but say you go out and be confident for the night, go on a date, be confident, host an event, be confident, do something confidently. When that's over, you crash, and you could go into a spiral of depression. You could really struggle. Same with money. You get some money, you go out, you spend it, you give it away, you buy something, back down, broke again. Whatever you go through, you are struggling with your lower chakras. So either way, you're bouncing right back down. Every time you force your energy up through the root, through the sacral, and through the solar plexus, you collapse again, because there's not true alignment. And it looks like you've got the devil on your sacral chakra. Oh, that's a tough energy, okay? If you're still here and you're still listening and you're brave enough to move forward with this reading, hit like and let's deep dive. The first card out in our Celtic spread today, bearing in mind the pre-shuffle has revealed the Nine of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Ace of Wands as past, present, future energy. And we're going to tap into that as we go forward, okay? First card out, Three of Swords. Second card out, the Strength. Third card out, the Knight of Wands. So the present moment is the Three of Swords. Laying on top of that is the Strength card. You need to have strength to get over this situation, okay? To get over this struggle. I like this reading because to me it's saying we're cutting this bullshit out. We're only 3 cards into the Celtic and it's saying no, we're closing this cycle out. We're not going into the new year with this bullshit. Back of the mind, Knight of Wands. You're moving forward. Yeah, there's this passion inside of you. There's this desire. You're conscious, you're woke, but you're still battling with those lower chakras. I'll give you some lower chakra therapies on her 7D consciousness. So go over there and check that channel out and go and hit notify me, hit the bell and subscribe over there because I'll put out a range of chakra content for you, okay, specifically for you. So if this resonates, hit like and please go and support that channel as well. Sending so much love and light as we move forward. Ace of Cups, okay, at the front of the mind. Cry, fuck it. If you've got to cry, cry, let it out. There's some content over there as well about Crybaby. Dear Crybaby. We're doing a series where we dive into the divine through emotional higher consciousness letters, love letters from the divine to you. Dear Toxic, dear Crybaby, dear Weirdo, dear Earth Angel, dear Super Empath. If you resonate with any of those terms, check it out. Loads over there. We're going to keep doing series like that. It's just me channeling with the divine and going into the mind frame of these individuals. Dear non-binaries over there as well. We really went there. Dear Divine Masculine, Dear Divine Feminine is a series over there too. We're really playing around over there. We really want to shift consciousness, so don't be shy. There's Dear Crybaby over there, and I really dive in and I mock the ideology of being a crybaby and going, you're allowed to cry now, you know. Hey, crybaby, cry. Cry. Let them call you crybaby. Let them bully you. Let them mug you off. Let them mock you. If you need to fucking cry, you cry. If you need to cry for a day, you cry for the day, 24 hours. You need to cry for a year, cry for a year. We've all got pain. And no one else in here is to judge. No one else is here to judge. Yeah? How you speak, how you look, how you walk, how you talk, how you breathe, how you make money, how you're up, how you're down, how you're good and how you're not. That's on you. And you're not perfect, so you don't need to try to be. If you crumble and fall and you're broken and you feel like shit, allow yourself to be. And any time you feel like you can't be yourself in the presence of others, start questioning why those others are around you. Wake up and start to realize why the fuck you're having problems around these people. Maybe these people shouldn't be in your life. And I know it's painful and I know it's hard to hear the truth. And I'm not telling anyone to just go out and go on their own. Sometimes on this channel, I'm a hermit. So I'm going to be biased about what the power really is when you're alone. What comes from loneliness, yeah? There is being alone versus being lonely. You can be alone without being lonely if you are powerful in mind, body and spirit. A lot of people didn't understand me growing up. A lot of people all my life have never really understood me because I am one of the rarer ones. I am a hermit. And I am powerful alone, whilst most people are lonely alone. And they will do anything to get away from being lonely. And that means being around toxic energy. That means being around the devil energy. That means running from the 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles is a gift. Being alone is a gift. You can't have a true new beginning when other people are in your energy. If you understand geometry, mathematics, 1 + 1 is 2. 1 circle and 2 circles make a viscopiscus. You understand that you're tethering yourself to other energies all the time. When you're in someone else's energy, there's back and forth conversation. Both of your minds are racing. Both of your auras are now mixed and mingling. Your views, their views, whether it's agree or disagree, you're fusing with another entity. If you don't have freedom, alone time, space, you just become a byproduct of the other person. You ever been in a relationship and started looking like your partner? You get in a relationship, you start eating the same food. You live with certain family members and you start picking up on their symptoms. You live with a depressive, you become depressive. And you think you're depressed, you think you're low. But no, if you're empathic enough, you're going to be in someone else's toxic vibration. And you're going to be picking up on their low vibration and your life's going to mirror that. Most of us on this planet have come here to break ancestral curses. So our mums, our fathers, our siblings, our social group, where we came from, we're meant to break that curse. We're meant to move away from the toxicity in those social groups and stand for what we believe in, trust in our vision, do what we see. And that doesn't often happen. Because, I'm going to say it, because it's on the top of my mind, because too many of us are pussy. Because being alone is so much more intimidating than just being around a bunch of arseholes. But they're my arseholes. But they're my family. But they're my friends. But I've known them all these years. They talk to you like shit. They take all your money. They eat all your food. They bully you. They mock you. They make fun of you. They're criminals. They're evil. They're bad mind. They ain't good for you. This could be anyone in your life. Any social group you've got in over the last decade. It could be roommates that you live with in a specific house. It could be your boyfriend's friendship group. It could be anyone or anything. It could be your colleagues. It could be the new team you work with. Yeah? Could be your social media group. Could be your WhatsApp group. Could be your close friends. Could be any fucking thing. Nonetheless, it ain't doing you any justice because the devil's in your present moment, Aquarius, which lets me know you are struggling with self-acceptance and wrapped in a cycle of going back to all these energies that clearly are not serving you well. Because if they were serving you well, you wouldn't have 3 of Swords here. You would have 3 of Cups. So your environment's toxic. That's a fact. Hit like if you resonate, bitch about it in the comments if you need to, because I'm not always going to be nice here. Because the wake-up call from the shaman and the futurism that's needed here and the tarot consciousness and the positive psychology and the way that humans flourish isn't always namaste. It's what the fuck's going on here. I don't feel great again, and guess what? It's you here again. Your vibration. I'm broke again, I'm struggling again, I'm down and out again, I'm low again, can't even cry again, can't be honest again, can't speak my truth again, stressed again, triggered again. Giving all my love and light away again, getting fuck all back in return. When do we say no, Aquarius? When do we call it? When do we say, fuck that, I'm not doing this anymore? Let me know in the comments. Past justice. Something happened in the past. And I like that because the last 2 readings on the channel was a real shift in your energy as well. I felt a real consciousness shift in the Aquarius where it's like, fuck it, yeah, finally time we're coming out of this toxic cycle. Because I've been bitching at you guys for almost a year every reading. I was going to stop doing Aquarius reads at one point. I've been such a bitch in the Aquarius reads because there hasn't been healthy energy, you know? And I'm really aware of what I channel, and I'll have a personal life as well. So I'm aware of the personal people that I don't talk to anymore and reasons I don't. And I'm aware of their signs, and sometimes I feel like them bouncing into this energy. And whether it's just a channel or a vision I get in my mind or clairvoyance or me being stressed and triggered myself, either way I'm conscious of it. And I don't want to play into negative energy. So it's up to me to take that same energy. If I feel a devil energy in the reading, what am I going to do about that? How am I going to manage that? You know? Because I only have time and energy for positive vibrations. And there's a lot of people that are around you will smile in your face, act like they like you. They don't. Certain people hate your guts. And sometimes you've got to suck it up and deal with that. Sometimes you've got to bite the bullet and go, do you know what? As much as this person acts like they love me to death, I get this really eerie, awkward feeling that they don't. They don't like me at all. They're here for their own reasons. All they're doing is taking. They're manipulative. They're undermining. They're not good for me. You've got to see who is and isn't good for you. You've got to own how you feel in other people's energy. And you've got to be honest with yourself about that. And at times, that means going it alone. Do you get what I mean? I hate advocating for hermetology and being a hermit. I hate it. It's such a surreal reality for me because I know what it's been for me to get here to where I am today. And I know how lonely it is. And I would never wish what I've been through on anyone ever. Yeah? I like to think I've been through all of this awful shit in my life to make sure no one else has to go through it. But then I advocate for how important it is to be alone and to break away from toxicity. And I know how painful it is to get away from it. The quote in my head spinning around and round now. Steve Harvey really got me through about a 6-month window of depressive episodes and real sadness. And the quote that he said that was going viral on Instagram was, "Get away from them. Get away from them. Get away from them." And it was viral, and I posted it on my Instagram as well. But every now and then I just hear it in my mind. In the morning I wake up, get away from them. Get away from them. Get away from them. And he was going, he doesn't care who it is. Your brother, your sister, your mother, your uncle, your auntie, your cousins, your best friend, your boyfriend, your exes, your colleagues. Get away from them. And he went on a whole tirade, a whole speech about any energy in your reality that is just so not good for you. Is that if all they can do is talk about people at the cookout, but they can't make anything else happen in their life apart from pull up to the cookout and make noise, they're not for you. Get away from them. You don't need to be at the cookout in that low vibration. You don't need to circle round and commune and be with all that vampiric energy. There's no benefit in any of it. It's toxic. And that's Steve Harvey coming at you straight saying, how did I get here? How did I manage to be rich? How did I level up in life? Got the fuck away from them. Future, 8 of Wands. You're opening up. Finally, praise the Lord. Wherever you're going, whoever you're talking to and whatever you're doing and whatever you're saying, well done, finally. You're breaking the curse. You're breaking the curse. Chariot coming out around that as well. That's your greatest gift at this time. Your greatest gift is the Chariot moving forward. How people see you right now as well, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is they see you in your head, they see you conflicted, they see you low. A lot of people see you in different ways. People don't have any, this sounds harsh, bear with me, and let me know how you resonate with that internally. This is about self-assessment. You can do the Human Flourishing self-assessment survey in the description if you want to dive deeper into questioning your own mind and what you're going through at this time. You can submit it or not. You can just do it by reading it and selecting it, write it in a journal or copy and pasting it to your Word document. Do what you want with it, guys, but it's there for a real mind consciousness shift. But hear this story because I'm about to go in on what the fuck people are really thinking of you and what's being seen, how you're being perceived, okay? So say you've got 7 friends. This is 7 of Cups, yeah? You've got 7 friends. Every single one of these friends looks at you in a different way. Two of them look at you in a really negative way. One of them sees you as really, really aggressive and fiery. One of them sees you as a liar, really manipulative. One of them sees you as someone who's really, really depressed. Someone really sees you as a really stable, safe place to go to, a really grounded person, like a real anchor, someone who will always fight for them and stand up for them. Another person sees you as a safe home, so they could always come round to your house and stay, sleep over, cook with you, clean with you, like that's probably your best friend, or could be a sister or a cousin, someone really close to you, really safe energy. They see that you're depressed, they see that you're going through a lot, but they're always there for you. Another person looks at you as the mother, the matriarch, so you could have kids, but it could be your mother that you mother. Yeah, I do get that a lot. Or a mother who looks at you as someone really reliable and someone they really, really need in their life. And another person looks at you and is just waiting for you to fly away and leave them. So there's someone who's attached to you, could be a younger sibling, could be a niece or nephew, a younger brother, but they look at you and they're just waiting for you to fly the nest and leave them. They see that you're really depressed. You could always talk, you could live with the family, or you could live at home, or live with this brother, and they're just waiting for you to leave. They're always waiting for you to leave. They've got abandonment issues, I feel like, this younger person. I don't think you spend a lot of time with them or talk to them too much. Let me know how you feel about this. Could be a son as well, right? But either way, I'm looking at someone who really is looking at you like they're just going to leave me like everyone else. They're just going to leave me like everyone else. And you're really focused on this one friend or one person in your life who's really close, who you potentially live with, who you're really grounded with. But there's someone really young and naive who really needs you, you know? They look at you as everything. They look at you as the mother. But in my mind, I don't get that you're a mother. I get that this person looks at you as the mother. Then I look at your mother looking at you as the mother as well. You carry the whole fucking household, even if you don't live there. Someone looks at you as really, really aggressive and mean. You're always fighting with these two characters. Could be brothers, sisters, or friends, close friends. Yeah? Out of all of these people, I only see one person with potential, one person who's genuine. Even the person who you live with, they've got nothing to them other than the fact that you live together. So you're literally just roommates. So you're around each other all the time. That's what's quite annoying about energy. Remember I said the people that you're around. It's energy, you're around a lot, yeah? But beyond the fact that you live together and you share space, you think you're closer than you are. Like when you have a roommate, you think you and your roommate are besties, but you're not really. It's just you're in the same energy all the time. Same with the family that you live with. You feel like really close to your family and stuff. But when you move out and get away from them, you realise your relationship wasn't that healthy with them. Yeah? When I was in the family home, I would always avoid the family and I would just go in my room and lock the door and stay away from the fucking family. But you still feel tethered to them. You're like, get away, move from my door, don't want to speak to you, leave me alone, please. But the truth of the matter is, you still feel tethered to them because you live with them. And then money's tethered to that, assets are tethered to that, intangible assets, so the things that you buy in the house, the things that you contribute, the money that you invest in the family home, and the time that you give to everyone around you, that's what keeps you grouped or groomed into this kind of way of living. And then you've got to break that for yourself. I see someone really reflecting on their life over the next week and a half. I really do see someone doing that self-assessment survey. Take the time to look at those questions. It is a little bit timely. It could be about half an hour. You could do it over a week. You could do it on a Sunday as a part of your self-reflection ritual. It'll be nice. Just sit there and look at the questions and look at the scoring system and go, okay, what's my mood on a scale of 1 to 10? What's my emotions like? How's my money? How's my mental health been? How would I describe my mental health? Questions like that really get you thinking. You've got to go there. You have to go there if you want to get better, guys. Yeah, you want a better life. It's not just about reading tarot and hoping to find the answers or doing a quick fix or quick meditation or something random. You've got to put the work in psychologically to heal, yeah? Hopes and fears is the 10 of Swords. Interesting energy because it's talking to me about not only are you scared about being betrayed, but you're still wondering if you're going to get over this betrayal or if you can get over all the hurt you've already been through in your life. Card coming out is the High Priestess. I love that for you. Wow. I'm connecting with the High Priestess. I'm connecting with someone who is very, very powerful spiritually. I'm connecting with a witch. I'm connecting with a wizard. I'm connecting with a sorcerer. I'm connecting with somebody who has spiritual gifts and powers. Naturally, I get if you as an Aquarius, you are claircognizant, which you just know things, you sense things, you're very aware. You've got a heightened sense of smell maybe, but a heightened sense of awareness for sure. You can just feel what's going on around you, and you navigate and you cure and you heal through speech more than anything else. But the truth of the matter is with that is you've been really blocked. Whoever's been in your energy, whatever you've gone through, this betrayal you went through wasn't light. You're scared about it. You're still trying to heal from it. That's why you're in the devil energy, because the being betrayed can lead you to two ways in life. You go into a deep, dark, depressive episode, and you go down to the darker sides of life, never trusting anyone, being resentful, bitter, angry, dark, hating people, being moody, bitchy, cold, icy, all the heavier sides of life. You become a dark person. Or you go to the light. I'm going to overcome this. I'm going to embrace church. I'm going to find myself. I'm going to do spirituality. This is the way. Like, you become more holistic. You become lighter, yeah? Trauma and triggers and bad, evil things in your life push you towards the light or the dark. And either way, you could bounce between the two. You got to go dark before you go light. Because it's easier to reach fucking rock bottom than it is to fucking soar. Yeah? So have faith in yourself. I see you in the new year unlocking your high priestess energy. It's going to be a long journey. So you're going to have to be willing to commit to that. In 4 years, your life could be totally different. You could be financially free if you're smart, or be on the way, harsh to say this, but be on your way to financial freedom. In 3 to 4 years from now, you can have a stable foundation and start building a better life for yourself. So if you live with other people now and you rely on other people for finance, you live with family, you live with friends, you live with a roommate, 4 years from now, you will be stable and have your own home for the first time in a really long time, and be grounded. Have no one else around you, no one in your energy. Have your own business started. I'm not going to say it's off to a flying start and you've got millions in the bank, because sometimes it's a really long journey, but you will have a stable ground and your own income and a starting chance in life, regardless of your age. We've all made mistakes, yeah? You could be 50, 60. There's a redo needed in career, in personal life, in love. I don't see it being about love though right now. I see it being about you and you managing your assets. I want you to understand intangible assets and tangible assets. Understand what they both mean. Intangible and tangible. And understand what they look like in your life. Also, go and read the hermetology reports, the radical self-love one and the ecological report one. They are both on the hermetology.me press page. I'll put a description below. And dive into them. There's comics in there. There's radical self-love talk in there. There's random stuff in there. But I think it will get your brain going. And there's something in there that my mind's gone blank on now. But there's something in there for you. Something in there. It's the degrees of freedom. I speak about managing your money, crypto, investing a little bit, the story of how money's formed, and the story in there about degrees of freedom, that page specifically, is important for you about how to make sure you are managing your budget, managing your money, okay? So dive into that, check that out, stay really positive, okay? Hit like, hit subscribe, head over to her 7D, because I am going to make you that chakra content, okay? That sacral content, that solar plexus content, and that root chakra content, okay? Not sure how it's going to come out yet. I'm going to channel it and see what is being guided for you. But do dive into that and check out all of the healing stuff over there. Really out there, weird, wacky, shamanic frequency healing stuff, because we're all new age and we all need different ways to heal. Not everyone likes standard therapy, and the world's a crazy place. We need new fun shit to get us going sometimes, to get our mind ticking in the right direction again after some real bullshit. Okay? Stay light, y'all. I'll be back soon with more. Bye.